I'm safe, you're safe. Although when I see somebody hitchhiking, I'm like, no fucking way. Speed up past this guy. Not hot enough.
But yeah. See? Welcome to episode 2 of I Don't Have Time to Google That Shit.
Oh, I should have said it at the same time. I should have said it at the same time.
We're going to get better at that. Or maybe we won't. That's, that's our prerogative. So
I practice a lot.
All right. Yeah. So basically, guys, not much has changed. We're still living a quarantine life, but it's not getting us down because you guys keep sending us your questions and we have time to Google that shit.
Exactly. You guys are busy, you know? You guys are running around with kids, doing all this stuff, chores, doing all this stuff. You need us. We are very necessary in this. You ask us questions, you email them in, and we answer them. Questions you don't have time to Google, because this is I don't have time to Google that shit.
Exactly. And we have been deemed an essential business. Even though you guys are alone at home, we know you still don't have time to Google that shit.
Yeah.
Actually, did you hear that Trump did tweet out? Well, no, we don't need to talk about Trump tweets. You guys have enough of that in your life.
unless it's in one of the questions.
Yeah.
Let's leave that for right now.
Yeah, exactly. No questions off limits as far as what you guys leave us in the comments down below.
Whatever you want.
Well, sweet. So, with no further ado, let's start this week's episode.
Let's do it.
You guys have been doing a great job. Kelly's got his keyboard right here. We've got this keyboard right here.
Yes. This keyboard. And this keyboard. I'm over near the high notes, so high notes are me. Every other note.
Low notes are me.
It's me. Alright, let's do it.
Alright, so.
I've been waiting for this.
Yeah. Alright, sweet. Me too, man. I was actually thinking about it while I was walking around. Alright. So to start things off. Hey guys. You know how those skinny Asian guys eat tons of hot dogs every 4th of July in America? Why is it only ever hot dogs? Are there ever cheeseburger eating competitions? Or salad eating competitions? How many kinds of eating competitions are there? Thanks. I don't have time to Google that shit.
Oh, damn.
Thank you.
That is a good question. I mean, yeah, like salad eating competitions? Like is there like these like big like I'm a vegan. Where's the salad eating competition? And they have like this little salad for it. It's just like,
that would have to be.
Is every ingredient very good?
That would have to be a part of the salad competition. They have to eat with a salad fork.
Oh, definitely. It's part of the handicapping.
Part of the challenge.
All right, this is a great question though. So how many food eating competitions are there?
Yeah, because that's all we see in America. It's true. 4th of July, hot dog eating. There was that one Japanese dude who was killing it for seemingly ever.
What's that guy's name? I feel like
I'm gonna take a guess and say Nakamura Hakishoto.
Something like that. Let me figure it out real quick.
I'm not being racist, people.
That's literally his name.
I recognize that Japanese names are very they're
right.
Short syllables.
I'm Googling hot dog eating champion just to start this off. Oh, Joey Chestnut. I feel like I've heard of that guy. He set a new world record in 2018 Nathan's hot dog eating contest by eating 74 hot dogs in 10 minutes.
Jesus Christ.
In 91 degree heat.
God damn.
That day he ate 21,000 calories worth of hot dogs.
And he apparently was quoted as saying, "I was feeling good today."
Like literally, imagine being at a barbecue
It's 91
be
degrees
like,
in the
we have as
sun.
many burgers and hot dogs as you want. Just help yourself. If I had, and I'm like, oh, thanks. Like, I appreciate it. I just got a beer. I'm feeling good. If I ate 2 hot dogs in 10 minutes, I would be the
enough.
jerk off of the party. It'd be like, well, stop housing the hot dogs. If I ate 2. If I ate 1, it's like, even still, it's like, Jesus. Take a couple bites, like breathe between the bites. 10 minutes eating a hot dog. If I ate 2, and this guy ate 74.
I can't even imagine.
And do you ever see one of those where they dip the bread in the water?
Yeah, it's gross.
It's
disgusting. Apparently it allows them. That's
disgusting.
Part of the rules. You can't only eat the hot dog, you have to eat the bun. So they soak it in water to make it go down the gullet.
Oh my God. Fucking gross.
Yeah.
All right. So
Joey Chestnut, though, dethroned.
Joey Chestnut. What was? Yeah. Well, all right. I want to find the other guy's name.
Oh yeah. So people don't. Oh, look, I was pretty close. Is that his name?
Oh yeah.
Takeru Kobayashi.
Yeah. Boom. He's the godfather of competitive eating.
Six-time champion of the Nathan's. Yeah, that's the famous one in America. Nathan's hot dog eating challenge. All
right. Well, first I want to search hamburger eating competition.
Ooh, yeah. Because that's a tougher eat right there.
Because that's like the obvious.
Hamburgers.
That's the obvious thing is,
the counterpart to the hot dog. Yeah. That could just as easily be an American pastime.
Oh, how about this?
Hamburger eating competition.
All right. The headline, I couldn't resist it, was Woman Eats Record 32 Hamburgers to Win Z Burger Eating Contest.
Ooh.
And the photo it shows.
She looks pretty brave. Yeah, she looks pretty badass.
All right. Yeah, she looks cool. She's like a relatively skinny woman. She's got short hair, shaved on the sides, blonde on the top, sunglasses.
She's definitely skinny.
She looks like 145 pounds.
Tops.
It's unbelievable. But I guess she ate. What? Competitive eater Molly. How do you say that name?
Skylar.
Well, really?
I only know that because I've seen people with the first name Skylar spell it that way.
Really?
So it could also be Schuler.
It's spelled for you people listening and watching SCHUYLER. Skylar.
Yeah.
There's got to be a K in
It could be Schuler. But we went to school. We all went to Schule and we called it school.
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. Well, she finished 32 burgers within 10 minutes. So the other guy ate 74 burgers in 10 minutes.
74 dogs.
Hot dogs. 74 hot dogs in 10 minutes. And she ate 32 burgers in 10 minutes.
Which is a little less than half. But a burger,
that seems high
feels bigger.
It seems way bigger.
Yeah. Like a burger is worth 2 dogs.
3 times, at least. And I guess actually if it's 2 dogs, the ratio checks out. The ratio checks out 32 burgers
74.
to 74 hot dogs. But all right, so that's crazy. I'm glad I know that now.
Are they? But, I bet they're doing it the same way too. They're just eating the burgers and watering the buns.
What about like if I look up what's the weirdest eating competition?
Yeah, there we go. Weirdest food. Yeah, you're doing it. Weirdest food eating competitions. I realize I got to get better at saying what Kelly's typing, so you guys are involved in this with us. Stockton Asparagus Festival.
What?
Right, that's gonna have
festival?
Some orange pea and some bad farts at the Asparagus Festival. Nobody go in a porta potty at the Stockton Asparagus Festival.
If they had troughs.
Oh God. Oh, that's terrible.
All right, let's see. 30 weirdest
eating contests across America. Cool.
Let's see.
Get your calendars out, people. You're going to want to mark these
I'm just going to go down a couple here. Rib Fest. That sounds fucking amazing.
I feel like I've heard of Rib Fest.
Drag Queen Wing Bowl. That sounds awesome. Drag queens eating wings. That's kind of fun. Pudding eating contest.
That sounds gross. I love pudding.
I would have some pudding. Corn eating contest. You love corn.
I specifically hate corn.
Hates
so
eating corn.
That's why that's happening.
Banana split eating contest. That sounds fun. Tomato eating contest. Tess would do good in that.
Yep.
Our lovely friend from the Tess Solomon show.
Oh, she's the best.
Bratwurst eating. Habanero eating contest. Peach eating contest. Poutine.
Ooh.
Which is fries with some sort
gravy
of
and
cheese and gravy on top.
Canadian delicacy.
Whoopie pie eating contest.
Ooh. Yeah, a lot of these people got to be tapping out pretty
shortcake.
quick. How many whoopie pies can we eat?
I will say that most of these so far has been something that is enjoyable.
Yeah.
Oh, do you remember, you might not remember, there was this show that was popular. Ah, shit. I feel like it was in
Everybody Loves Raymond?
No. I feel like it was when I was in high school. So maybe like 2003, early 2000s. There was a competitive eating show on like network TV.
I feel like I can kind of remember.
These guys were on it, and it used to be like, like a super produced thing where like almost like a Who Wants to Be a Millionaire set, but like they'd be like, all right, now what are the producers gonna bring out for us to eat next? And they'll like bring out like a big like vat of this thing, and then you'll like disgustingly eat it in front of the camera.
Yeah.
It was like a big spectacle, right?
Yeah.
But they used to have things like butter and mayonnaise.
No.
Dude, yes. They used to have a giant bucket of mayonnaise, and the butter was actually the craziest. I mean, mayonnaise is worse in my opinion, but the butter is in the sticks of butter, so they would go.
Oh God.
They just had just that length of time. They had 5 sticks of butter.
Oh,
yeah, God. It was insane. But I loved it. I watched it.
So disgusting.
All right, I feel like we answered that one pretty good. That was
yeah, we did. Oh no worries. Did you ever go to any like the only thing I can think of that I was ever witness to personally was like some restaurants would have like you could get your picture on the wall if you could eat.
Oh yeah.
So specifically the one I remember being a thing in high school was locally we had Spike's hot dogs, and it was like if you can eat 6 of these huge fucking hot dogs. Like yeah, 6 and they were on submarine style bread. So it wasn't even a hot dog. That's where they get you. Yeah. You need the cup of water. Yeah. If you could eat 6, you would get your picture on the wall.
Oh, but you don't get it for free. Because I've heard that too.
Yeah, it probably wasn't for free.
Yeah.
But either way, you got your picture on the wall forever.
That's sweet.
So
that is sweet.
Plenty of kids in high school tried. I only knew one kid who actually did it. And once again, he was not fat. Lots of fat kids tried it. The skinny kid did it.
I feel like it always happens like that.
Skinny people can eat more food than fat people.
No, my buddy who I used to work with, Chris Waugh, he was tall and skinny, and he used to eat more than I've ever seen anyone eat.
That's incredible.
Crazy. Yeah, he used to actually enter in some of these contests.
Fucking fascinating.
Yeah, he just took it as a challenge. He's like, I know I can do it. I'm going to do it. And here we go.
That's awesome, man.
And it's like, I feel like he never felt good afterwards, but like,
right.
A mix between sense of accomplishment and like feeling shitty the whole rest of the day.
Yeah. A little bit of why I do that.
I accomplished something today. I'll feel better tomorrow. Just, everyone cheered me on. Let's feel good.
All right, guys. Next question. All right. So I feel like we're doing pretty good today. Hey, guys. Here and there over the years, I've heard that it is illegal to carry a knife that is bigger than the palm of your hand. Is that true? So I can get in trouble if I'm outside with my bread knife from the kitchen? I don't have time to Google that shit.
Oh, shit.
That's pretty fascinating. I, too, have heard I remember over the years growing up, I'm using exactly your verbiage. That's incredible. That, you know, yeah, for some reason, like certain knives are illegal. You can't always carry a knife. A knife is something that you might need to have a license for. And for some reason, I feel like I heard people saying that like the length of the palm of your hand suggested like that knife was too big to be considered just like a pocket knife, like your average Leatherman or Swiss Army knife. Did you ever hear anything like that?
I don't think so. No. Why is it?
How big are your palms?
Completely arbitrary. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Because what if you're Andre the Giant? Like he can carry a butcher knife.
Yeah. Andre the Giant just walks around with like a machete.
And he's like,
or did.
Officer, he's okay. Cause look.
Oh damn. That's a good Andre the Giant impression.
Inigo.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That is crazy. I mean, I'm really glad that, you know, one of our you know, many listeners had a giant knife in their hand and they were about to walk out the door. They opened the door. They had 1 foot out, 1 foot in, and they said, "I heard something about this, but I don't have time to Google that shit."
I'm gonna defer to my friends.
I'm gonna take 1 step back, shut the door, sit on my little stoop just inside my door, and email us. And luckily, we're going to get to the answer before you walk out the door. So I'm very glad you did send that in. But
we do not want any of our listeners getting arrested.
I'm going to get right into it because the palm of your hand seems ridiculous.
All right, yeah. So here we go.
Knife, palm of hand. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fucking piece of shit. Oh, sorry.
Listen, guys, we are all Christians here. All right, here we go. Knife,
palm of hand, restrictions.
There we go.
All right.
Bigger than the palm of the hand. Arguably one of the most well-known and prolific myths is that a knife is illegal to carry if the blade is larger than the palm of one's hand.
Oh.
Variations include it is your own hand, the hand of the police officer examining, or the judge. So they give you a lot of, the judges all have fucking mitts.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a myth then, it's saying.
It's just a common myth.
So that's not a thing.
It's something parents and cops, I guess. Parents tell their kids, and if the parents don't succeed, the cops then tell them. Stop carrying big-ass knives around, kids. I guess, really, how often are you needing a big knife anyway, right? I mean, if you have something like a Swiss Army or a Leatherman, you got all you need for protection, really. All right, here we go. Weird knife laws.
It's a gravity knife.
I don't know.
The quote gravity knife led to thousands of questionable arrests, and now it's legal. Oh my God.
Black and Latino men had often been charged under New York's unusual ban on the knives, which are opened with the flick of a wrist. Oh. So like it was considered a more dangerous weapon because it could be concealed easily, and like those like old school like
not a switchblade though.
No.
Oh, more like is a switchblade the one where you hit the button and it pops out, or is it the one you flip open? Or is it either?
I guess it's either. But most knives flip open, don't they?
No, but you know which one I'm talking about. The one with the two sides and the knife.
The kind of people who comb their hair, the greasy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Is that a switchblade?
I would think so, but I don't know.
But also the ones that you hit the button and it pops out the front.
Yeah.
That one's badass. It's like, hey, give me a wallet.
It does appear that in general, any weapon you can conceal is considered like a problem. If you want to carry a weapon, you should just be walking down the street with it in your hand. Like, hey, I got a gun.
Exactly.
If you want to put it in your belt, you have to earn a license to do that.
That's a good point. I mean, I've never been to Texas, but even in Texas, they all carry guns on them.
Yeah. Open carry is easier than conceal. It's incredible.
I mean, that's why, you know, you don't start shit in Texas.
Nobody messes with Texas.
Why would you? It's like, I have a gun. It's like, yeah, we all have a gun.
Yeah.
Go away. I'm sure this has happened.
I have
It's
one too,
happened in
asshole.
movies. Yeah, exactly. Oh, man. Yeah, so that's good. All right. We completely busted that one. That one's not true at all.
Oh, we got to get a busted stamp.
Oh, yeah.
Like, question
busted.
is definitely a myth. We'll toss
Our
it
show
on there.
name will change to Busted.
We'll get sued by
Busted
Discovery
or
Channel
Busted.
and Adam Savage.
Oh, yeah. Exactly. Yeah, that's the...
I bet I do believe Adam Savage is a nice guy, though. He wouldn't sue us. He'd come on the show and tell us,
like it, yeah.
I'm about to sue you guys if you don't stop doing
Yeah, he'll try to myth bust all that shit. He'd be like, the size of the palm of your hand, I'm going to do an experiment. It's going to take 3 weeks to do the knife with the palm of the hand. I'm going to be like, we're already on to the next question there, Savage.
It doesn't mean that much.
The production value on our show is slightly less than the Mythbusters. We cannot spend $147,000 in 3 weeks of doing some sort of knife in the hand thing.
Wouldn't it be the best if our next episode we're out in a giant field with like cars and a whole production
We got
crew?
funding. We got tons of funding. Oh my god! But no, his experiment would be like, all right, we've replicated a dummy to the exact size of a human, and we've placed the knife right in the palm of his hand, and we're gonna see if there's any reason. Now we're going to throw him off a cliff and see if anything happens with the knife that relates to the palm of the hand. It's just gonna be like busted. All right, what do we got next though? Oh, sorry.
Oh no! I was just thinking about what I should say to Adam Savage. Adam Savage. Please come on the show.
I feel like we're not giving the other dude enough. Who is it?
Oh,
Adam
that's
Savage
true.
and
J.M. Heineman?
yeah, nice.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, Jamie. Like,
Jamie, we'd rather have you for sure. Jamie Heineman. We'd rather have Jamie. Adam Savage, I've heard, actually, is like, he's a bit of an elitist. He's kind of Hollywood.
well, he just agreed to be on the show. I just got a message. He agreed to be on the next episode.
We want the both of you. All of us.
Well, I mean, given the amount of questions we keep getting, I'm not.
We might not.
It won't surprise me if we start getting a question from somebody like them. You know.
Yeah, Carrie Byron, we are really waiting for your question. All right.
Who's that? Somebody on the show?
Yeah, that's the chick
from
the
redhead?
Mythbusters. Yeah.
The red hair chick? Yeah, she's cool. I like her. Carrie?
Yeah. Clearly I was attracted to her.
Oh, I definitely was.
All right, on to the next question, guys.
Anyway.
Today, listener says, hey guys, how dangerous is hitchhiking? Some people say to never do it, and others have great stories and have made lifelong friendships doing it. I want to know if it's safe to do, and I don't have time to Google that shit. Damn.
Shit, that is a really good one.
Yeah.
That is a good one.
It's got to be pretty subjective. Have you ever hitchhiked or picked up a hitchhiker?
I have, but...
you have?
Yeah, but in a very casual situation. Like, so I once went to St. John, U.S. Virgin Islands. I had a friend who moved out there to teach for like a year. And we went and visited her, and we just had like a week vacation.
Is she like English? Oh, no, people speak English.
Yeah, no, it's a U.S. territory. But just, I don't know, just to help, just to go to St. John for a year.
Yeah, she had a job.
Just for the experience, for sure. But, we went and visited her, and, we all, like, there was a big group of us, and we all, like, stayed at a house, and But we lived on top of a hill right near her school that she taught at. So it wasn't like there were beaches everywhere. Obviously, it's a small island.
Yeah.
But we lived at the top of a hill, and every day we wanted to go down the hill and up the hill, and she didn't have a car, so yeah, it was way more socially normal there to just
hitch a ride.
There's a huge hill. No one wants to walk up the hill.
Yeah.
Not everyone has
unless
cars.
you're doing the workout.
It was way more practical. Like, you're down here, I'm going up there anyway. Like, hop in the back, and it was always like a back of a truck situation. So it was always like us hopping in the back of a pickup truck to get up the hill, and it became very normal, even just a week. And we're just like, hey, who wants to bring us up the hill? You know.
That's pretty awesome.
And there's like,
and yeah, you have that little safety buffer of like, you're not gonna rape me because I'll just jump out of the truck.
No, it's true. And you know, when you're in the back of a pickup truck and you're not going too far, it seems like the easiest thing for everyone.
The smartest thing to do.
Yeah.
If you're walking and not hitching in that situation, you're an idiot.
Yeah, exactly. But
unless you're Michael Phelps trying to burn those cows.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, in all reality, in normal society, I'm not doing it. You know? Yeah,
I've never hitchhiked. Oh wait, no, I lied. I didn't hitchhike. I've thought about hitchhiking at random times in my life, and then I was like, as soon as you turn around and put a thumb out, you just look like an asshole, and I didn't know how to do that. But there was a time I used to get back to the train station late at night in Portland, Maine, when I was coming back from visiting my family and friends in Massachusetts. And a lot of times I would always just get home on the latest train. And I lived like 3 miles from the train station in Portland. And so I would just walk home. And this one night, this dude in a old Mercedes sedan, you know, those that kind of look like Volvos did for a little while?
Yeah.
With like, all right,
yeah.
A classy looking old Mercedes.
Yeah.
So like he had an air of legitimacy to him. But I definitely didn't ask enough questions because I was just getting out of the train station. I guess he could gather I was about to walk because I had my backpack on, and I like loaded on my headphones and I started walking. And then he like rolled his car by me and he was like, "Hey, you need a ride, man?" And I was like, "Oh no, I'm fine." And he was like, "Oh, well, honestly, if you need a ride, it's cool. I thought my friend was getting in on this train, and it turns out she's not till the next one, so I'm just trying to pass time if you need a ride somewhere." And I was like, fuck it. Yeah, I'll get in the car.
Shit.
And then we came around a turn not very long after the train station where he immediately, we were having friendly banter, and I'm in the front seat along with him while he's driving. And he was like, "Oh, what's this guy doing?" And he rolled down the window. And he was like, "Hey, you need a ride, man?" And now we're like just in the dark outside of the train station.
Yeah.
And that guy goes, "No, I think I'm good." But as soon as that happened, I was like, what if he knew that guy? And that guy could have got in the car. And then I would be 2 against 1. Yeah. So I started freaking out. And needless to say, he stopped to get gas like a half a mile down the road, and I just got out. And I was like, "This is good enough for me, man."
No way.
And I have never gotten in anybody else's car since then.
Man. That's scary. I mean,
the thing is, I do think it's entirely possible that he was totally legit.
Oh, it's definitely possible.
But he made me realize that, like, you are not in control anymore as soon as you get in a car.
Oh, definitely.
And holy moly, can things change.
Yeah, no, it's scary. And I mean, like, I sort of question his thought process of, like, I don't know if his excuse checks out.
Oh, that's all the things that were running through my head.
Yeah.
As soon as the second guy happened,
like,
I was like,
the
none of this.
Train was picking up.
Who's going to act like you have your headphones in? You have to go out of your way to attention to like try to bring.
I've never.
Those are all of the things that were going through my head. And yeah, at the gas station, he was like, "No, it's fine, man. I'll keep taking it." I'm like, "No, trust me, he's a guy."
Yeah, exactly.
And just run away.
Like I try to, I think of myself as like a good person. I try to do the right thing, but if I missed my person's train I was picking up, I would have steady parked, put my own headphones in, chilled, been like, motherfucker, my whole fucking night's done.
Yeah.
And and
if
waited.
I was gonna offer a ride to a stranger ever, it would be that I was witnessing them falling into immense turmoil. Where it's like this person can't get a ride and they're in hell. Yeah. So like I could help them.
See somebody like getting
I wasn't in hell. I wasn't in turmoil.
Yeah.
He was just looking for me. Yeah, so that's what I thought afterwards. I was like, I feel like the only reason I didn't get my life potentially ending was because that guy didn't get in because I wasn't the right candidate. Like, no, we're looking for a hotter dude.
You told me you were gonna pick up hot dudes only. So you thought the person that he offered to pick up was on your side.
This is the level of my ego, people. I only survived because the serial killer / rapist didn't think I was hot enough.
And I mean, if that happened to me, I would have been a bit bummed that wasn't hot enough. It's like, all right, I don't want to be murdered like 100%, but what the fuck? That's how you judge it.
Can I audition again? I have other clothes I could wear. Pick me up tomorrow night and see if he wants to get in.
Oh my god, it's amazing. Oh man, that's a good story. All right, what was the question though?
Oh yeah, so I guess overall it was just, is it statistically dangerous to hitchhike? Should people hitchhike?
All right, let's see. How about how many people hitchhike a year in the United States?
I like that.
Because I'm gonna do the United States, but I do know people in Europe. It's way more common in other countries. Is it? Though. Yeah, for sure. It's just more of.
I do think Americans do tend to have a stronger paranoia that's been given to them by like fear of outsiders. Because my dad, I remember saying when they were kids, they would hitchhike all the time. It's like, oh, it's the weekend, I want to get to the beach. I'll just fucking hitchhike to the beach. It's like, what? I would just be like, well, I guess I can't go to the beach today.
Oh yeah, this guy hitchhiked across the United States. Oh my god, he must have got so many people that. Although there is a certain sense of like, if you see somebody hitchhiking, it's like, oh damn, like this person is, like accepting other people as
safe.
Yeah, it's almost like you put your thumb out, you're like, I'm safe, you're safe. Although when I see somebody hitchhiking, I'm like, no fucking way. Speed up past this guy. Not hot enough.
But yeah. See? I told you.
Oh god. Oh my god, ridiculous. All right, well, I think we answered that one.
Yeah, I think we did too.
I feel good about this. I feel like we helped some people out today.
For sure. I think we did as well, man. I don't.
Especially the guy with the knife. He was about to walk out into public.
Yeah.
And we brought him back. I'm assuming he's sitting just inside his door, still waiting for us to reply.
Holding his
so
bread
now
knife.
that this is out there into the world, he can, go out and stab whoever he wants.
Yeah. So what do we have today? We had a few. Knives, hitchhiking, other things too.
What else do we talk about?
Definitely knives, definitely hitchhiking, definitely hot dog competitions. There were knives, There were hot dogs. There were competitions and hitchhiking. And another topic as well that you guys will remember, but we can't.
All right, sweet. Nice job, man.
All right.
All right.
Till next time, guys.
Guys, email us. We'll put the email down below. And yeah, until next time, I'm Kelly.
I'm Jonas. And we have time
to Google that. All right.
I don't have time to Google that shit.
I wish we didn't. We won't ever again. You guys don't have to worry about that. All right. See ya. Peace out.
Peace.